for us, it's a month that we all wait for. It's different. It has different vibes. I love it myself. I wait for it, and yeah, it's all about. And it's the best thing that you spend it in Egypt.
It's 30 days in the year. We have a different, like the Islamic year is different than the normal calendar. So that's why Ramadan keeps on shifting because it's a shorter year.
You start fasting starting before the sunrise and until the sunset.
Yeah, so it teaches you to be patient, to appreciate the little things like normally we don't appreciate water, you know, and like kids. But then if you do Ramadan, then you start appreciating this, and it makes you feel that you're privileged, and it makes you feel the poor people, how are they feeling when they don't get to eat or drink. So it works a lot on the faith, I would say. And
during training, I think you can manage the schedule. Like, I mean, you can just start training hour or two before the time that you can break fast, so it's easier, and you can manage. You can do light sessions, for example, before iftar. You can do the tougher sessions after iftar. So during training times, it's easier.
It's harder, of course, in tournaments because in the rest day you're fasting, of course, and you're gonna eat like at 6:30 or 7. This is a long day that the body needs to recover. Sometimes you feel your body has very slow, not a lot of energy, but we try to do it at the end.
I adjust my sleep schedule a little bit. I wake up a bit later, let's say around noon, and then I would do some mobility, nothing too crazy, and then I would make my sessions a bit later, maybe around 4:30 p.m., finish, and then have a light meal, come back to training, do like an hour and a half of intense play, and then after that I would have a proper meal. And then maybe nap for an hour or two, have another meal, and by then it's probably like, 2 or 3 in the morning, get some sleep and repeat.
Because now there's a lot of good desserts in Ramadan. For me, I have two favorites, like kunafa and basbousa. That's my two favorites, especially at home. Like like the desserts that made at home is different. And I'm lucky that my mom cooks very well. So
my grandma's ru'at, which is basically a meat pie. It's a famous Egyptian dish. Yeah.
Food is actually a problem in Ramadan because we have all the desserts, especially, and that are special for Ramadan. And some people actually gain weight during Ramadan because if you have all of these desserts, like it's a lot of sugar. It's so nice, so delicious.
I won the British Open last year in Ramadan. It was very hard. I think in the final I wasn't, but yeah, like halfway the tournament I was. So yeah, it's a good memory.